Here's a fun question. How many dreams have you killed before anyone else got the chance? I'm not talking about someone telling you no. I'm talking about you telling yourself no before you even tried. Job you wanted? Didn't apply. Not qualified. Person you were interested in? Didn't say anything. They wouldn't like you anyway. Opportunity that could have changed everything? Passed. Too risky. Riding a roller coaster? Oh, hell no. Congratulations, you've mastered self rejection, which is a really efficient way to never get hurt and also never get anywhere. For me, it was always the same fear rejection. What if they say no? What if I'm not good enough? What if I don't fit in? So I just took myself out before anyone else could. I mean, think about that. I looked at situations, a job, a person, a damn roller coaster, and went, nope, I'm out. And the punchline, most of it probably would have worked out just fine. Here's what I've learned after wasting 30 plus years on this: fear doesn't need facts, it just needs you to believe the story. And I believed mine hard. The rebuffs happened. Someone said no. Someone chose differently. Someone didn't call back. All normal stuff. But I didn't see it as their preference or their circumstances. I made it about me and the story I made up in my own mind. Each no became proof. I'm not smart enough. I don't belong. I'm not worthy of attention. By my 20s, I had walls built. By my 30s, I'd lost years already. The story in my head sounded airtight. They already have friends or someone. I don't have a degree, so I'm not as smart. They won't like me. I could die on a roller coaster. Except when I finally looked back and asked where the proof was, there wasn't any. Not one person had ever actually said those things to me. Not once. Not ever. And people rarely die on roller coasters, so there's that too. Turns out I was just really good at making shit up in my head and then living by it like it was the law. False evidence appearing real. Fear. So here's the framework. If you've been doing this, if fear has been writing your script, start with reflection. Pick a moment when you made a decision out of fear and ask yourself, what did I want? Why did I want it? What was the risk? What was the worst that could happen if I got rejected? If I was rejected, why did it happen? Was it actually personal? Most of the time, it wasn't. It's about them, not you. Do this enough times and you'll see the pattern. You'll recognize the story fear's been selling you. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. The Navy cracked the door open for me. I was living like an idiot, partying until dawn, working all day, running myself into the ground. My doctor looked at me and said, hey, look, I don't know what you're doing, but if you don't stop, you're going to die. Like he literally used those words. I knew if I stayed where I was, nothing would change, so I enlisted. Didn't tell anyone until I was already accepted. Best decision I ever made because it was in the Navy that I realized I was smart. Another inferiority fear, dead on arrival. I went on to build a career with an eclectic education, learning the way I wanted to learn, not the way I was told I should, and I've done exceptionally well. That degree I was convinced I needed to be smart enough, completely irrelevant. Even now, fear still shows up. It's a feeling in my chest, a question in my head. Am I good enough? Will they like me? Am I qualified? The difference is I recognize it now. I know what it is. I remind myself I can't control what other people think. I can only control me and how I respond. Then I let it go and I move forward.